How you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel, and I want to give you guys an update. That's the reason why I haven't posted in a while. One of them was because, one, I don't like to bombard you with nonsense and just silly videos. All right, so if you are following this journey, thank you very much for subscribing and liking. If you haven't subscribed or liked yet, please do so. In order to follow the journey from £100 to a house. Now, so far, what I've gotten to do, so I started 2 weeks ago, and I bought one scooter. I've made a profit. Now, the auction that I bought from, they were supposed to do another auction this week, but they delayed it for 1 week. So it's not until next week. However, I have been bidding on another auction, which is really grinds my gears. It's like, you go to an auction to buy to make profit, but this other auction that I found, it feels like everyone's just buying it as if it's a discount store. It's like, I'll give you an example. So a product that is valued at, say, 1,000 in auction should go for around about the 500 mark, maybe say 550. In auction, general price, right? Because you have to consider the auctions, or should I say the auctioneer's fees, and then the taxes on top. So you're looking about 600 at the most, maybe 650 for an item that's worth 1,000. These fools are bidding £800 for a £1,000 product. By the time you pay your taxes and your auction fees, you might as well buy the shit from the store. And that's what's really getting on my nerves. It's like, I'm going there and I'm seeing products, I'm thinking, okay, cool, I can do this, I can do that. And then what I'm noticing, because you don't go to an auction straight off the bat and start to bid. You never do that. What you have to do is you have to buy your time. You have to check out the patterns of people who go to the auctions. If they are the big money spenders, or like these ones, discount finders, or if they're actually people who are business people looking to do a flip. I was lucky enough in the first one to know that this auction is usually for people who want to flip. This other auction I found, I mean, they have branches in Ireland and Scotland, and most of the products are ex-display products, so they are in good nick. They are either sealed or in perfect condition, and the bidders are literally doing shopping on there. They're literally paying through the nose for the item. If you remember, I said to you, when you go for an item, you find out how much you can get it for or sell it for. You then take away certain values, and that's where you go for your bidding at. These guys are literally clearing that mark, and I'm like, doesn't make any sense. There was I'll give you another example. There was a Nintendo Switch, right? A Nintendo Switch that you can buy secondhand, mind you, for $100 or 150, something like that. A Nintendo Switch. These guys are paying 105, 110 for it in an auction. Doesn't make any friggin' sense. I mean, yes, it's brand new and in a box, and it's a discount if you're going to keep it for yourself, but there is no profit margin. Really and truly, anyone who wants to buy something secondhand, regardless if it's brand new and in a box, if it doesn't come with a 1 year's warranty, they're going to want a discount. So the discount is going to go into your profit margin. Does this make sense? I know it sounds like I'm ranting, but the numbers don't work. So what I have done is I found two or three products that I know that I can buy and I'll still make a decent amount of. But if I'm to tell you the truth, the original auction I went to is the best one. The profit margin on each scooter beats any profit margin on anything I can buy from the other auction. However, I may buy from that other auction those products, or maybe later on down the line something for myself. But other than that, it was a nightmare. I mean, the link will be in the description of the update videos when we get to 1,000. So like, subscribe, you'll find out which one it is, and you can go and see it for yourself. But if you do want to actually buy something for yourself at a discounted rate, brand new in the box, that's probably a good place to go. All right? So the plan is, like I've mentioned before, I think I said I only need 12 deals. No, 11 more deals to go. I calculated around about 12 to 13 deals before I start flipping houses, okay? With the scooter, what you have to do is you have to make sure before you sell it, you have a charger. If you're gonna sell it to an organization, you make sure the charger is of the same brand of the scooter, because the organizations, they want to sell the product, albeit secondhand, but with a warranty, and they can only provide a warranty when the product is exactly the same brand as the scooter. This you need to get done. You don't need to do the lights, nor do you need to do the brake lights. However, if you do know how to do lights and brake lights, it's just like fixing a bicycle, to be honest. If you do know how to do them, you can get the parts on Amazon, fix them yourself. As long as you've got an Allen key and a nice tool set, you should be absolutely fine. And then you can sell for the bottom price that I sell for, or you can wait and sell it properly via Facebook. Facebook is a good place to sell and meet or be connected to different groups and try to sell your product, but there are a lot of time wasters. Do not, under any circumstances, do anything via delivery or give anyone your email address. All right? Because what will happen is you will get 2-3 conversations asking you for your email address, another conversation asking you for your actual address, another conversation asking you for your name and all these other details. These are enough details for them to make purchases and even withdraw out of your bank account. You need to be careful. Do not give your PayPal details to everybody. They can use it to pay for stuff. Don't do that, right? I mean, I'm not too sure how fraud works, but don't do that, right? So on Facebook, if the person is not meeting you, if you're not meeting them, don't engage in the conversation. If the person says, "Where are you?" and you clearly put on your post London, don't engage in a conversation. If somebody decides they want to bargain and barter, stop engaging in a conversation, right? Facebook is full of time wasters, but there are few people on there who actually either need the product, so they'll buy it from you, or people who will actually sell you products like the charger, for example, at a cheaper rate, okay? So for all manners of ways to protect yourself when it comes to selling, Facebook, you have to be very vigilant. Only do collection. Don't do delivery. Don't give your PayPal out. I'm saying it again. Don't give your email address out. Don't give your address out, okay? Only give your postcode, the door number, and tell them to come and meet you, right? The money also can be wire transferred. They can transfer the money straight into your bank account before taking the products. I'm telling you things that you need to know so you don't get scammed out here. I was fortunate enough to buy a product and sell it for 3 times the amount. Now I know which product that I'm actually going to be selling on scooters, right? I'm gonna home in and focus on them. Now what I can do, when I say 13 deals, I don't mean 13 scooters. What I mean is 13 times I'm gonna go out there and do a deal. The next deal I'm hoping to get is 4 to 5 scooters. I believe I need about 10 scooters before I start moving from scooters to cars. So if I can buy 5 scooters on the next one, I'll buy another 5 on the one after and then move to cars. If I'm only able to buy 4, I'll buy 6 the next time and move to cars. I'm homing in on scooters because I actually enjoy riding the product. I've learned so much about the products right now, and also I know the potential of the market. it doesn't seem to want to go away for now due to the fact of the electricity and fuel costs and stuff like that that's happening. So I know that scooters are a good bet. It's just the legalities that I'm finding out after that we have here in the UK. But I've ridden the thing past police. I've spoken to them whilst I was on it. You know, I think they are not really too bothered if you're riding it responsibly, which is what I was doing. I used to cycle. I used to have a road bike, so I know the legalities of how to use the road while cycling. I'm also a driver since, I don't know, 1998, 97. So I've been driving for a long time, you know. I figured once I get to trading cars, 10 cars would be more than enough before I start trading houses and flipping houses. So the plan is clear as day. I don't want to give a timeline. I don't like making promises that I may end up breaking, but about 13 deals in total should be enough to acquire a house and then be able to buy a house every 6 months. I am not playing with you guys. If you want to know this journey, subscribe, press the like button. The details in the videos will be submitted once we hit that 1,000 mark. I'm not playing. There's like, I don't even want to give you a timeline, because if I give you a timeline and you miss it, you're going to be saying some stupid shit. But I don't want to give you a timeline. I'm so excited I can give you a timeline, but I just want to shock you guys, all right? I want you guys to be like, oh wow, he actually did it. And it's very simple. When I'm going to go from scooters to cars, from cars to a house. If the cars don't work, now there is a small maybe a delay, because when you buy a car, before you can actually sell the car to a company, you may have to wait 3 weeks. There might be a loophole. If I can find one, I'm going to exercise it. The loophole, if it's possible for all of you guys to exercise this loophole, I will tell you what the loophole is. But if I'm able to get rid of the cars quicker than the 3 months, it won't take long at all. If I'm not, I'm going to have to buy tons of cars for when we hit the 3 months, you know, the money's there. So yes, just bear with me. Don't forget, like and subscribe.